Hi guys, welcome back. Do another one before work because I had a couple questions the last few months, and one of the ones that popped up the most, or one of the ones that popped up enough to be noticeable was, how do I get so many compliments? You're always on here. You get 2 compliments, 3 compliments, 4 compliments, I mean, I'm not getting any and stuff. If you notice, when I say this, it's always people at work for the vast majority of it, or a few friends, or a girl I'm already, you know, on a date with or hanging out with. So, with the girls you're already on a date with, they're probably going to compliment you if your cologne smells good. That's just the way that goes. I mean, that's not uncommon. If you're not getting a compliment from a girl you're dating, then chances are your cologne don't smell good, or she don't like it, because they will compliment you. Um, friends who know I'm into this. I mean, I've had them tell me I smell good. I've had them tell me I smell horrible. They're friends. They're real friends, and they're going to tell you the truth. So friends will generally tell you if you put too much on, not enough. They'll do it all. But the vast majority of mine comes from my coworkers. So, and the reason it comes from my coworkers is I'm working generally in close vicinity to them, so they're going to be able to smell me a lot during the day, more than once. And the vast majority of them, if not all of them, know what I do on here and what I collect, and I like it. And they know I'm always looking for feedback, so they're going to give me their feedback. And that's because I've invited them over the years to, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think? And now you almost train them. You know what I mean? Like to tell you what they think about something before you even have to ask. Because the thing with compliments, guys, I don't get many from strangers, complete strangers. Have I gotten them? Off and on, yes, of course. They do happen, but they're rare, very rare. And I think it's just because a few reasons. First off, the main one is um, it's almost embarrassing to give the compliment, and it's also embarrassing to receive the compliment. I know it sounds funny, and it shouldn't be that way. If you like the way somebody smells, you should tell them. Um, and be grateful if you get that compliment. Again, don't be that guy. Well, I'm wearing Tom Ford ombre leather, and it's got notes of this and that, and you can pick it up here, and only a few of us are aware of its fine intricacies of this and that. No, just thank you very much, and walk away. You know. Um, but compliments can be embarrassing to give and receive. And another big thing is we're just busy. So if somebody does walk by and, oh, that smells nice, you're not going to take the time. You don't have the time, to stop them and compliment them on it and, stuff. You just, it smells nice. That guy smells nice. Walk away. That girl smells good. Walk away. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't have time. That's understandable. But like I said, it's mostly my work people. And I don't want to use train like their dog, but I can't think of any other way to say it. But I've accustomed them to the fact that I want their feedback. You know what I mean? Like, so they know now that they're not going to be embarrassed telling me I smell good, because they know that's what I want. I want them to tell me either smell good, smell bad. Like, they know I want that feedback. And that's how come I get so many compliments. It's not because, hey, I'm not lying. I got that a few times. You would lie. Nobody gives you. Well, you're absolutely right. Nobody gives that kind of compliments if you don't. But for years, I've been customizing these people to the stupid things I do. This being one of them. So my thing is if you go to work somewhere where you're working with a lot of people, you want to try to get more compliments, more feedback in general, start asking. Hey, I'm wearing this today. Do you like this? Hey, I kind of like this one. Do you like it? What do you think of this one? And over months and Well, you'll see a real quick turnaround in months, a few months, if you start asking everybody, because they'll pick up that you want to know and they'll tell you. But especially over a few years, like I've been doing, they'll no problem telling you because they know it's not embarrassing to you and they don't have to be embarrassed for saying it. You generally don't, even at work, they'll get them. You get them every now and then, like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. What are you wearing? Oh, I got to pick that up for my husband or whatever. You know, you do get them from time to time, but most of the time, so, oh, that smells nice. And again, it's just a thank you. Oh, thanks. You know, if they ask what you're wearing, you tell them. You don't come right out and tell them, oh, thanks. You know, it's a this and that. Like I said, just don't be that guy. But yeah, that's how come I get these compliments at work. I'm not doing anything different than you. I'm not, you know, projecting this air of fucking superiority or anything. It's just I've trained them over the years that to compliment me basically, or not compliment. I keep saying compliment, to give me feedback because sometimes there's not compliments, and they know I can take good and bad, which is another thing. If somebody says, "Oh, I don't like that. That's it's too strong," or that just doesn't smell good, or it smells like, you know, dirty mud or whatever the case may be. You know, don't get defensive. Oh, you just don't understand the intricacies of perfumery and blah blah. No, don't get defensive. Just, oh, I'm sorry. I just won't wear it again if you don't like it. And I've done that. There's colognes I won't wear again because one person really just didn't like it, and I don't want to really cheese anybody off. So it goes both ways. Like I said, you know, when they like it, thank them. When they don't, apologize. You know, and don't get defensive and don't get overexcited and just, and they will pick up on these over the few months, and they'll start just, you'll walk in and it'll be almost overnight. You've been asking people to smell what you're wearing for months, and then you'll eventually just walk in and 2 or 3 people, 4 people will be like, oh, you smell good today. I like that one. No, that one's no good. You know, and that's how it happens. Caveat compliments. Drunk girls at bars. I've said it before. You may take them as a compliment, and technically they are. You know, she's drunk dancing. Oh, my God, you smell so good. She drunk. She's probably looking to like most drunk people when they go to a bar, chances are she's looking for a little midnight rendezvous, if you know what I mean. So technically they're compliments, and I wouldn't argue with you if you want to take them as unsolicited stranger compliments. But to me, it's easy. You know what I mean? It's easy in a bar. It's too easy. It's not. It's just too easy. I guess it's the word, just the way I can describe it. It's too easy to be sitting in a bar. Even if you don't even have to be. I mean, you're never going to be this good looking. No, I'll kid aside. Even if you're just an average looking dude or whatever, and your cologne could be just average. If she drunk enough, well, you look like a 9 and you smell like a 10. You know what I mean? So take them with a grain of salt. That's what I do. And again, I've been at bars. Oh my God, you smell great. Thanks. Thank you very much. And you try to walk away, and no, come here, I want to smell you some more. Let's go dancing. No, sorry, drunk lady. I never take advantage of a drunk girl. That's not very gentlemanlike. So, yeah, just so that's just a bit of a funny caveat. At least I think it's funny. You may not. You may totally disagree and be upset that I just told you that every girl that complimented you at a bar really didn't care. They were just drunk and horny. So, yeah. So, but yeah, strange. Compliments from complete strangers generally don't happen unless we're drunk at a bar. Generally don't happen. Um, and just if you want more compliments or feedback at work, start or with your family or your friends, start customizing them to it. You know, that ask them what they think of what you're wearing. Don't wait for them to tell you. If you wear something you're really proud of it and you think it smells great and you had a party with your friends or your family get together or at work and it's been a couple hours and nobody's told you anything, chances are they've smelled it and chances are they've liked it, but they just don't feel comfortable coming up to you and telling you. So go ask them. And eventually, like I said, within a couple months, they'll come back and they'll start telling you. So that's how it's done for me, how it's worked for me. And I'm pretty sure it will work for most people. You just started customizing people to it. So yeah, there's your answer on compliments, guys. I got to get ready for work. So peace, love, be good to each other.